Hello everyone, I am Mecha42, your favorite YouTube harpy. Have some opinions about this whole bounty into comics stuff that's happening that I do have to talk about. This dropped right in the middle of my live stream this afternoon. So, full disclosure, if you are new to the channel, I am a reaction pop culture critic-y sort of thing. I'm not a news channel. I give you my opinions about the news a lot of the time. I am not an actual news channel. And this type of stuff is why. Right? Censorship. Facebook group completely removes Bounding into Comics 250k strong fan page. Alright, Facebook has censored Bounding into Comics and completely removed our 250k Facebook page. Here's what the page looks like now. Facebook did not provide any warnings and didn't really explain why the page was removed. The page was removed around 10:20 a.m. Eastern Time, shortly after we published the new Spider-Man Far From Home trailer. I was logged out of my personal Facebook account, which I used to manage Bounding into Comics Facebook page. Upon logging back in, I received a number of alerts from Facebook indicating that they had removed content, which ultimately meant they had removed not just content posts, but all traces of the Bounding into Comic Facebook page. All right. So let's back up on this. I do have some comments about censorship here. You do not have the right to silence somebody's opinion when they're talking to another person who wants to hear it. No right to do that. You can screw off into your little safe space. You never have the right to silence somebody else's opinion. I have the right to silence whose opinions I don't want to hear. When I get personal attacks, when I get personal insults, this is the kind of crap that people really get on me. You're censoring me, you're censoring. No, you can say whatever the crap you want to other people over there, away from me. I have every right to block you, mute you, whatever I need to do. That is my right, but you have every right to say whatever the hell you want to say, as long as it's not like legally slanderous, liable, that type of stuff. Go say it. You want to tell me, you want to say, oh, she's crazy, she's this or that. Go off, go do that on your own. Censorship is never okay. We have laws in place for freedom of speech. I'm sorry, we do. You have certain rules and etiquette within private companies with structures, this and that. That's a completely different thing. But if I am like on my own website, let's say, my own the problem we have though is all these websites have terms and services and rules and regulations. This is the same thing. You couldn't go into your workplace and start yelling the C word all over the place without expecting to be fired. So it's kind of a double standard there. Yes, freedom of speech is 1000% okay in the right circumstance, in the right setting. Where do we draw the line? Well, when you have a website that people can choose to read or not, you can say whatever the crap you want on that website, right? This is their website. They own the URL. As long as it's within the terms of the services of their web hosting company, they're fine. They can say whatever the crap they want on their thing. Problem is, when you have something like Facebook coming in, you can have people go in and flag your content. You can have them mass target your content because, and this is why I don't have a Facebook page, because some of these Facebook groups are domestic terrorists, in my opinion. Okay, some of these Facebook groups can build and do all this thing, and that's where you get the brigading, and that's where you get the deplatforming, and all those little circles of people talking and conspiring to do so. Right? That is one of the problems that I have with Facebook. Here's the thing with this, though. All right, so they're saying that their Facebook page was flagged after they uploaded the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer. So here's the article that they link to here, and they link to the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer, and they talk about this as a promotional thing. Do they actually have the legal ability to upload this trailer? Now, I didn't see this far down in the post, so let's continue to read this, because if they don't legally have the right to do that and this is their YouTube channel, right? So they are, I'm assuming registered as a news site, hey, we're a news site, we have the legal right to upload this trailer, right? I wouldn't have the legal right to just take the entire trailer, without transforming it in some way, without critiquing on top of it, without telling you that's what I do when I do my reactions. I'm critiquing. I'm reacting to the trailer, critiquing and reviewing it. I'm not just taking the video and uploading it as its entirety, right? In its entirety. So this might be why somebody might have flagged them, because they thought, oh, you stole the video. So it might be some overzealous intern somewhere, because sometimes you get that. I've gotten copyright strikes from some people from CBS who don't know you can just monetize it for me, or you can say no, or you can block it. So I've gotten actual strikes that hurt my channel because of that, because sometimes these people don't know how to use the tools that YouTube gives them. So maybe it's the same thing with Facebook. I don't know. I don't really deal with Facebook. Hello, I'm talking with my hands too much. I get angry with these. So here they continue. The next alert read, our policies prohibit posting content that infringes or violates someone else's rights or otherwise violates the law. See, this looks to me, the more I read into this, it almost looks like somebody's targeting, like somebody's going in and flagging their content or flagging their Facebook group. You know, probably somebody who has no legal right to do so even. Probably just some asshole, in my opinion. I mean, that's usually who does the most damage, just some random dumbass. The alerts continue. If you continue to post content that infringes or violates others' rights or otherwise violates the law, you could be temporarily blocked. So it looks like multiple people were flagging them. Like they're getting alerts. So you have screenshots here from 1021, 1022, 1023 from their computer here. The next alert then directed us to review Facebook's intellectual property policies. It read, if you have questions regarding the removal of content, please visit the help center. All right, and this is at 1024. The two of the messages then repeated. So yeah, let's look like somebody's massively flagging them for uploading. Oh, screw those people. Oh, no, this is what it looks like. This is really what it looks like. Like they're massively flagging. They probably, I'm going to assume, because they are a news site, they probably had the permission to upload the trailer as a, hey, here's a link to this. This is for promotional purposes. Like a lot of the times you'll get like a press kit, you'll get something, I don't know, because I'm not a news site. Yeah, that might be what happened. To the message repeated, our policies prohibit posting content that infringes or violates someone else's rights or otherwise violates the law. The final message read, if you continue to post content. Yeah, oh man, if they're getting hit every minute, they probably had a lot of people just targeting and brigading against their channel. It looks like a lot of people did it all at once, or a lot of people did it on behalf of Sony, Marvel, Disney, whatever. Final message read, if you continue to post content that violates or others' rights or otherwise violates the law, you could temporarily be blocked from posting content on Facebook. Alright, so as you can see, Facebook did not provide us with any actual concrete examples of the alleged violation. So it might not even be this. It might be just somebody who got butthurt. It might just be somebody who got butthurt who's just flagging them just because. Right? Because I've dealt with some of these people before, and they do that on other videos, and I've fought them because, like, okay, you can't see anything on this. I didn't mention your name on this stuff when I'm complaining about you because I know how you are. And these are always the Discovery people. These are the Star Trek Discovery people who do it for me. Especially, and they came from Facebook. Oh, gee, haha. Because some of those Facebook groups are only breeding grounds for domestic terrorists, in my opinion. In fact, the reason why we're writing this article today instead of yesterday is because we attempted to reach out to Facebook believing the removal of the page was inadvertent. However, Facebook has not responded to any of our help center inquiries. They stopped responding in an email thread with a publisher and media support team representative once the page was identified. Oh, okay. Okay, they stopped responding in an email thread with the publisher and media support team once the page was identified. All right. Given the recent reports of Facebook and Twitter removing pages that don't align with their views, I think it's safe to assume that Facebook is likely targeting Bounding Into Comics due to the nature of content we cover and post. Bounding Into Comics contributors are not afraid to offer a critical look at the current entertainment culture as it pertains to the comic book industry. You need a better font. It's a little hard to read. Hollywood and video games. We are on the front line of highlighting the behavior of a number of the executives in these companies, whether it's Marvel's Sana Amanat, who unabashedly stated that, ooh, I don't want to read that, ethnic things are all things that Republicans hate. Yeah, we also brought to light. See, that's not in my wheelhouse with the political stuff there. That's not in my wheelhouse. We also brought to light IDW executive Justin Eisinger's comments. He's intimidated and wanted to do things to that president dude. Okay, so I'm not going to read that one either. Bounty into Comics was openly critical of Electronic Arts' response to fan criticism of Battlefield 5. That one I did cover a little bit. We covered the story extensively, which saw EA eventually admit that they completely mishandled the Battlefield 5 situation, resulting in a missed earnings goal. Ooh, see, you gotta hold these CEOs to the fire, figuratively, not literally, never literally. Because we're consumers, we're customers. We have a right to get what we pay for, right? We have a right to do that as well. We also cover celebrity opinions, specifically their opinions and influence on our culture. From how they're raising their families, like Charlize Theron and Zoe Saldana's children, to their views on President Donald Trump and his supporters, given many of those supporters are the fans who watch the movies they star in, like Avengers Endgame actors John Cheadle, Chris Evans, Mark Ruffalo. Okay, so, and bounding into comics, I'm going to say are a little more conservative. That's why I don't use them a whole lot, because I'm not so much more, I don't take like political sides on things. I'm more of like, okay, this isn't equality, you're an idiot, this isn't what equality means, but I don't take the left or a right stance. I take hey, this is hypocritical stance on most of these things. Bounding into Comics has also covered Facebook's censorship policies, including their recent ban of Louis Farrakhan, Alex Jones, Yailo Yiannopoulos, Laura Loomer, and Paul Joseph Watson. See, here's the thing with Facebook, though. It's kind of garbage, and I don't use it. But seriously, if people want to talk, I mean, it's a tricky situation. If you can make something that is actually more less shoved into everything. That's the problem with Facebook, is Facebook and Twitter and Instagram are so connected into everything, and they're pushed into like the media that people quote unquote trust, right? And they're forced into your games on your apps, you know, like your app games on your phones and shit. They're so tied into everything. If there were like another alternative that was actually just for freedom of speech, right? That would be another thing. See, the problem is that they're companies first and foremost. They want to appease their advertisers or their corporate overlords who pay their salaries every year. It's bullshit. It is absolute bullshit. I do have to say, it is absolute bullshit. We don't intend to curb our extensive coverage of culture, from nerd culture to pop culture and everything in between. Our team will report the facts, offer candid opinions, and not cow to Facebook's attempt at censorship. See, I don't know why they don't censor the Mary Sue for like the hate speech against men and against straight people, right? I don't know why they don't do that, because Mary Sue is filled with hate speech, but they're connected to everything. And these people aren't even saying anything negative about that, right? They're just saying, actually, you're hypocritical. Actually, you're not giving the right facts. And that's kind of a lot of what I do, but this is where you come in. Facebook's political ploy only has power if you rely on their platform to follow us, which is why it's more important than ever to sign up for their email list. Okay, so they have an email list here, and I will link their email list here in the description below. Our newsletters send out weekdays. All right, so yeah, go check this out. Go check out Bounding into Comics. I'm actually afraid to link them in my videos, because sometimes you can get flagged for linking not news sites as a source. So considering that I'm a vlog channel and not a news channel, but I still give you a lot more, because I actually show you the entire articles on screen, so you can like just see what I'm talking about as much as I can anyway. I do at least have that loophole or something, you know. I don't know. This pisses me off so much, and I lose words when I hear about this. But like I said, you do not have the right to shut people up if you don't like their opinion, right? As long as their opinion isn't, you know, like actual, hey, I'm of the opinion that you need to actually perform violence against this actual individual, then that's okay, right? You can have whatever opinion. Like, I can say that this person in whatever political party is an absolute moron, and I can say that because, most of them are, actually. I mean, I'm gonna say, yeah, that political person is an absolute moron. I can say that for certain. I'd fill in the blank whichever one you want to say, and it is important that we stand up to this nonsense, and that we know our rights, and that we're smarter than this crap, and that we don't allow bullies to turn us into Nazi Germany. I'm sorry. I'm not going to stand for it, and I know you guys aren't going to stand for it either. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Are they going after them? Do you think this is like flag? Do you think this is censorship? Do you think that they, that's some overzealous intern who are like, oh, you posted the video? Do you think it's anything related to that? You think it's coincidental? Do you think it was just, a whole bunch of assholes decided to target Bounding into Comics all at once? Because it seems like they got multiple flags if they got that many warnings. It really feels like they got flag. So that's what it feels like to me. What does it feel like to you guys? Let me know in the comment section below. I am MechaRandom42, P.O. Box 1566, Loveland, Colorado 80539. I still have the GoFundMe up for Star Trek Las Vegas, and for the GoPro and all the cool stuff to film out there while I'm out at the Star Trek Las Vegas convention this summer for you guys. And as always, I will see you on the next video or live stream. Bye! Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!